So with that, I'm going to introduce our speakers. Now, first I'll share that Savannah Andrasian-Jones is ill today and will not be able to join us, but representing her and their project is Matt Andrasian-Jones. So welcome, Matt, from Bakersfield College in Instructional Technology. From Porterville College, we have philosophy professor Matt Flummer. Matt, welcome. And thank you for joining us. And also from Porterville, Ben McKeno, our music professor. There's Ben. Thank you for joining us, Ben. And then finally, Yvonne Mills, the Academic Senate President and English professor at Saracoso Community College. Thank you, Yvonne. So I had a meeting with everybody to talk a little bit about what to expect, what kinds of things I was going to ask them about. And I'm going to be kind of going around the room, so to speak, to ask them to share some aspects of their experience. So I'll call on each of you to tell us a little bit about your project. So in each of these, it's something that's not part of your instructional duties, but something that perhaps you do for personal fulfillment. So please tell us about how you got started with it and what it means to you. And we'll start with Matt Andrasian-Jones.
Hey, Bob. Hey, everyone. Thank you. So, when I was considering the prompts and some of the questions that we are going to be sort of discussing today, it's really hard for me to narrow it down into a single activity, because really the thing that my wife and I, Savannah, are both interested in is Harry Potter. And that is something that I think we have both loved since the books came out. I was roughly 12 years old when the stories came out in the United States, and I have been a fan of the stories ever since then. And so really from that passion for Harry Potter, a ton of different activities have sort of been explored, both extracurricular, just in our own personal life. We've taken time to go to the Orlando Universal Studios multiple times to enjoy the rides and everything Harry Potter related out there. We each participated in the midnight book releases when the books were still being released. And of course, we've gone to Universal Studios down in Hollywood. We've also spent time going to Warner Brothers Studios, where they have the backlot tour and you can actually pull things up like Mandrake or sit under the stairs where Harry Potter was. So really a lot of what I'll be talking about today branches off from this passion that was inspired by Harry Potter and his story.
Okay, great. Thank you. How about Ben? Tell us a little bit about how you got involved in your outside activities.
Yeah, so when you asked me, I thought, there was one thing that jumped to mind that I thought was probably what you meant. I do several things, of course, outside of being here. The main one that predates my time at Porterville College is that I am a freelance opera conductor. Conducting all sorts of things, but in recent years, primarily opera. And so I travel, a few times a year for a month or so and work on opera productions. I'm sure there's a more interesting way to frame it, but that's from the inside. That's what it seems like it is. So go, fly. So I just got back from Hawaii, spent a month working with the singers there, and the singers fly in and, worked with the symphony and the local chorus and put on production, had a couple of performances, and then came back. So definitely related to my work as a music professor at Porterville College.
Great. Let's go to Yvonne. Tell us about your outside activity.
So I'm an actor and director of stage works, primarily focused on classical works, but my history with theater has realmed from everything from musicals like Evil Dead the Musical to, straight up very traditional productions of Much Ado About Nothing. So that's what I spend a lot of time when I'm not in the classroom doing. And, I really got started seriously in college. I was very involved with the theater department at my undergraduate university. But I remember distinctly being probably late elementary school, and I saw my first kind of real legit seeming theater. I went and saw a college production of Midsummer Night's Dream, and that was kind of the catalyst that gave me not only an ongoing love for Shakespeare, but an ongoing love for stage work as well.
Okay, thank you, Yvonne. And finally, Matt Flummer, tell us about your activity.
I have a philosophy podcast that is focused entirely on free will. And it all started with the pandemic and the shutdown and a summer with nothing to do. And a friend from grad school and I both focused on free will in our grad work and noticed that there were no philosophy podcasts devoted to free will. So we decided to start one. We didn't know anything about how to do a podcast, so we kind of just learned it on the way. And surprisingly, we interview a lot of the top scholars in the field, all the people that were reading when we were in grad school. And I guess they were bored too and didn't have anything to do. So most of the people we've asked to be on the show have said yes. So it's been really fun.